You're Pirates. Pride, tradition, passion. Be proud of who you are and what you are. You're Pirates. When they face adversity, plant their feet, take a brace, hit them right in the jaw, and say, bring it on. Want some, get some.
ECU Athletics and U.S. Cellular present the Ruffin McNeill Show. Brought to you by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless provider of the ECU Pirates. And now, the voice of the Pirates, Jeff Charles.
Thank you for joining us on the Ruffin McNeill television show this week. Coming up, we'll have highlights from the game at Florida International. Also, the Pirate basketball season is just around the corner. East Carolina opens up on Friday against North Carolina Wesleyan. Coach Connors will be here, too, with another installment of our Camp Connors segment. And also coming up, a look ahead to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. They'll be here next Saturday on Hall of Fame weekend. Hang in there with us. Ruff will join me right after this.
The Ruffin McNeill Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Download the Mascot and Me app for iPhone and Android from U.S. Cellular to get your picture with Petey. U.S. Cellular. Hello, better.
Hey, I'm Bruce from his wireless company. He could have switched to U.S. Cellular and been rewarded with a new phone faster, but why do that when you can just make your old phone feel new again?
Happy birthday, honey.
Dad, this is my old phone.
No, it is not. It's got that new phone smell. Smell it. Smell it.
I did. It smells like lies.
Smells good to me.
U.S. Cellular believes you deserve better with reward points to get you new phones faster. U.S. Cellular. Hello, better.
It's college football season, and the orders are pouring in.
Sales spike, I'm happy.
Profits up, I'm happy.
Millions of fans, no time. I'm nervous.
Can we handle the logistics?
Use UPS. Digital tracking, proactive alerts, less paperwork. We save time, customers get what they need. Everybody's happy.
Buckeyes happy.
Gators happy.
Hogs happy.
I'm happy.
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 It's a win.
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 Win! I love logistics.
Weather vanes are one of the oldest methods of weather prediction. While there are a multitude of designs, the most sensitive weather vane is this rather unattractive dish shape. It detects rain, sleet, snow, even wind. You know it's working because when the bad weather comes in, your TV signal goes out. Quite ingenious.
Outdated satellite technology is no match for clear, reliable TV from Suddenlink.
Welcome to the Ruffin McNeill Show for the Pirates. Let's call this one a grinder. East Carolina with a victory over FIU 34-13. And Ruff, during the course of a season, you got to grind some out, don't you?
Yeah, we knew, wins are hard, period. Wins on the road are even harder. FIU played a really great game, the best we've seen on film. Coach Turner's a good coach, and Andre, the defense coordinator, we've battled against one another quite a few times at UTEP. But I like the way our kids responded. There's some plays we like to have back, but I thought we did a good job of staying the course. Our kids are very resilient. We've talked about that before on the sideline, wanting us to make adjustments, doing a good job of accepting adjustments and embracing them. And I was proud to get the win.
Yeah, and the defense really stepped up in the second half, didn't give them any touchdowns.
Well, and that's the big thing is scoring defense. And we didn't let them in the end zone, and I was proud of that for them. And they made some plays in between that, which we can correct. But to keep them out of the end zone, a Coach Turner type team, I think I was very proud of our group.
And Ruff, when the offense had to make plays in the fourth quarter, got the big touchdown, and then Tay Cooper does a good job. We've seen him do this so many times in his career. When the game's on the line, he picks up first downs, keeps the chains moving.
Well, I think that's the whole key difference between Lincoln and other people running this offense. We were able to run the football. I know at 5 minutes ago, I think it was 5:41, we felt we could have run the clock out, and they stopped us on a third down play, and we had to punt it, and great punt by Trent at that time. But Tay does a great job running the ball and giving us an option of being able to run the ball and run the clock and win the football game.
Beautiful night in South Florida. Let's go now to those first half highlights. Pirates get the ball first, and that's happened now 19 consecutive games. And Ruff, you get on the board here early. In fact, only a minute and 48 seconds into the game, Justin Hardy makes the touchdown catch.
Yeah, we moved the ball very well that first drive, and we got in the end zone. It was great. I thought great execution and got in there pretty quickly.
Yeah, it did. Now the Pirates turned it over to their defense, and 43 straight starts for Darrell Johnson. It forces the field goal opportunity, and here's a little guy comes in here, and he knocks this one down from 52 yards.
Oh, yeah. There was a little windy down on the field, and we knew going that direction, there was a good chance for him to make it from a pretty good distance. But that was a good kick by their guy.
Yeah, Austin Taylor gets the field goal. 7-3, Pirates have the lead. We pick up action now as Shane Carden throws this one complete to your redshirt freshman receiver, Daquan Barnes, and he takes it into the end zone.
I was proud of Daquan. He's worked hard, extremely hard, and he's earned his spot. He's one of those guys we talked about, very hungry for his opportunity. Daquan sticks in the end zone here.
Yeah, 14-3 Pirates. Pirates come back with the ball again, and again it's Shane Carden throwing complete to Justin Hardy, and Deuce had another big game, didn't he?
Yeah, Deuce is what we say, we can sound repetitive, but you can't. He's All-American, did a great job producing. He and Shane, great toss here by Shane.
Yeah, this was a big play in that drive because the Pirates would punch this one in, and Tay Cooper takes it in from 2 yards out, and oftentimes you get close to the end zone, and Tay Cooper's the guy you give the ball to, and he takes it in from 2 yards out. And Ruff, you jump on him here early. It's a 21-3 game.
Yeah, we felt good about that. We wanted to start fast, and we did that. And I thought we could have put one more on the board in the first half. But you know what? I was proud of getting that lead.
Hilliard runs for 10 yards on this carry. They went with the guy who's been their number 2 quarterback in this game. Ruff, were you preparing for Medlock, and then you saw Hilliard in this game tonight?
Well, you know what? Hilliard started early in the season against Louisville in some earlier games, and Medlock came in there toward the end. And, we knew that Hilliard would start. And same offense, a little more mobile than Medlock, but he did a good job.
Yeah, he did. And then Spearman takes it in from 1 yard out, and it's a 21-10 game at halftime. So as you just saw, Florida International put a touchdown on the board late in the second quarter, and Ruff, you knew that you would get a good shot from these guys.
Well, we knew we'd catch the best shot, and we have all year. Someone asked me about that, having a target on the back early, but we catch everybody's best shot because of who we are, and our kids respond to it well. I was glad that we hated to give that one up, but at halftime, Rick and John and defensive staff and offensively, Rick and Lincoln and his guys did a great job of making adjustments, and again, in the second half it showed.
We'll be back, and we'll look at those second half highlights right after this.
From North Carolina's leader in distance education, a degree from an established university, an opportunity for a brighter future, a real option for adult learners. East Carolina University.
The time to switch to Suddenlink is now. Get our best package with HDTV, internet, and home phone for just $30 per service monthly when you bundle. This package also includes TiVo Any-Room DVR service on up to 3 TVs for $19 a month, and your choice of an internet speed upgrade or Wi-Fi for only $10 a month, all with no contracts. Get TV, internet, and home phone for $30 each when you bundle. Switch now. Call 877-478-7860. Order Suddenlink today.
The Pirates return to Williams Arena at Minges Coliseum in November. Be part of the action-packed atmosphere as your CIT champion men's basketball team takes to the court. You'll be on your feet and cheering as Conference USA Coach of the Year Heather Macy leads the women's team back to postseason play. Get all 31 home men's and women's games for as low as $100. For tickets, call 252-737-4500 or visit ECUPirates.com.
How do you measure the value of a college education? What are the values that give it worth? The rigorous pursuit of knowledge, the drive to innovate, the commitment to improving communities, and the courage to stand up and lead the way into a brighter tomorrow. These are the values of an East Carolina education. Come discover their true worth for yourself. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
The Ruffin McNeill Show, presented by U.S. Cellular, continues with sponsorship by BB&T, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
Welcome back to the show. The Pirates and FIU, a tough first half and rough going into the second half. I know, as you mentioned, going into the break, had to be a lot of adjustments on both sides.
Yeah, well, we had a lead there. We knew we had that, but we wanted to play better, and that's the whole deal right now is making sure we keep performing and getting better each week. I felt comfortable about our lead, but we want to make sure we play at a very high level. Guys made adjustments at halftime, came out and did a great job, and it was good to finish them. There'll be some things we can watch film tomorrow and make adjustments and see what we left to play here out or play there. But to get the win on the road, Jeff, is big time, as you know.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They're tough to get. Let's roll those second half highlights. So FIU gets the ball to start the second half, and again, another one of their good running backs. Caldwell takes this one for 13 yards. And then it forces the field goal opportunity, and Justin Taylor hits the field goal here, Ruff.
Yeah, it was a good job by our defense forcing the field goal. We'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. They climb back in the game, though. It's now a 21-13 ball game, and then coming back with the football again, it's Hilliard, and this pass is picked off by Chip Thompson in the end zone. Boy, this was a great break on the ball.
That was a great break by Chip. He was captain for the game today, and he's practiced well all year and played well all year. Chip's an all-conference candidate. I was proud of Chip on this play.
Yeah, and then the Pirates do a really nice job of getting some sacks on Hilliard, and this one is a 9-yard quarterback sack, and Monteith Overton looked like he was shot out of a cannon on this one.
Monteith is a football player. He got a chance to be as special as he wants to be, and he did. He worked hard. Great play by Monteith. He's hard to block.
At the end of three quarters, Pirates have a 21-13 lead. We go now to action in the fourth quarter, and on a 2nd down and 7, Shane Carden's pass is complete to Justin Hardy. This one goes for 13 yards. They continue to hook up again all game long. And then on the next pass, this one is complete to Isaiah Jones. And this was our play of the game as Justin Hardy throws this one to Isaiah. And this was just a terrific play call.
That was a great call by Lincoln and a great job by Nick. But Lincoln goes in the game with 2 or 3 trick plays. And here was one that we felt the timing was right, and great throw here by Deuce.
28-13, Pirates have the lead, and now we're going to show some defensive plays here as Hilliard was sacked for a loss of 12 yards on this one, and Terrell Stanley's playing real well for you.
Terrell's another guy who's been just stand out all year long. I'm proud of Terrell, and he really has dominated up front. I mean, I don't mean that, I say that humbly, but he's done a great job all year. Big-time play here by T-Stan.
And then on the very next series, 3 straight sacks by the Pirates. Terrell Stanley, Darrell Johnson, Monteith Overton, and they were going the wrong way here, Ruff.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I like that sequence there. We applied pressure and able to finish plays and got them in some tough downs. And those 3 guys are 3 of our best players, and all 3 of those guys are all conference guys.
Yeah, no doubt about that. The Pirates get the ball then at the 6-yard line and then punch one in late as Ventavious Cooper takes it in from 2 yards out. Pirates win the game. Painted purple, 34-13 over FIU.
We came in at halftime. We were up a little bit, but there was no complacency, man. People were kind of, on each other like, hey, we need to step it up because honestly, that wasn't our best ball, and we played pretty good in that first half. second half, defense stepped up big time. They had a great second half. Offense, we need to move the ball a little bit, give our defense a little less time on the field. I thought their offense did a great job at holding the ball and kind of keeping us off the field. And you kind of tell it was kind of their game plan. They were kind of waiting each snap, kind of let the game clock run down and get a ball and get the snap off. So I think just for our team to come in and get this one down here in Florida is big.
It felt great. We've been practicing all week. We're gonna come a time in the game that we were gonna actually run it. My number was called. I got to play and do it. They was wide open. Took me back to my high school days.
So Lincoln Riley, he has a rabbit out of the hat in this one, didn't he, Ruff? And I'll tell you what, Justin, he was a high school quarterback, and Isaiah Jones way behind the secondary.
Well, Lincoln comes in the game, each game, with one or two trick plays or different plays, and it's just the right time for it. And it was after a delay in the game, and we had to go. And it was a great call by Lincoln, great spot by Coach Nickel up top. And Justin can throw the football, and what a great job of selling it. Once you hand the ball to Tate Cooper, which they have to respect, and then by the time Deuce catches it and on the reverse, great toss, great catch, and he was very proud of that toss.
Yeah, really was happy. We asked him on the postgame show on radio, more proud of the catch for the touchdown or the pass. You can imagine what he said. He said it was the pass. When we come back, we'll have more with Ruff right after this.
We'll be right back with more of the Ruffin McNeill Show, presented by U.S. Cellular and sponsored by Suddenlink. Bundle and save with Suddenlink. Call 1-877-807-3806 today.
North Carolina has thousands of miles of road, and they can take you just about anywhere. And with Nationwide Insurance, the #1 insurance provider in North Carolina, you'll be protected on all of them. So whether you find yourself on the Blue Ridge Parkway or cruising along the Beltline, Nationwide Insurance has you covered. Nationwide is on your side.
For a free quote, call your local Nationwide Insurance agent, Jim Walker in Kenston or Jeff Howard in LaGrange.
From North Carolina's leader in distance education, a degree from an established university, an opportunity for a brighter future, a real option for adult learners. East Carolina University.
Weather vanes are one of the oldest methods of weather prediction. While there are a multitude of designs, the most sensitive weather vane is this rather unattractive dish shape. It detects rain, sleet, snow, even wind. You know it's working because when the bad weather comes in, your TV signal goes out. Quite ingenious.
Outdated satellite technology is no match for clear, reliable TV from Suddenlink.
The Ruffin McNeill Show, presented by U.S. Cellular, continues with sponsorship by BB&T, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
Hard to believe, but another Pirate basketball season is just around the corner as East Carolina opens up the year against North Carolina Wesleyan on Friday night, coming off a school record 23 wins and a CIT championship. Let's check in, get the preview look now for Pirate Hoops.
Lebo says, go to the hoop. Here's McNeill with it. Gives it to Richmond. Three is up. And good! At the buzzer! At the buzzer!
The wait is over. We've been waiting since we, won the CIT championship. So I'm just ecstatic. I'm just trying to take it one day at a time and trying to get better each and every day. The program is on the uprise. Like I said, we just got to continue working hard. We want to win the Conference USA. We want to do a lot more than just win the CIT, Like I said, we want to progress, go to the NIT, NCAA, anything like that.
Yeah, I can't wait. We've been working towards this ever since we won the CIT.
Just want to see how we're going to look. I'm anxious.
The Pirates return to Williams Arena at Minchie's Coliseum in November. Be part of the action-packed atmosphere as your CIT champion men's basketball team takes to the court. You'll be on your feet and cheering as Conference USA Coach of the Year Heather Macy leads the women's team back to postseason play. Get all 31 home men's and women's games for as low as $100. For tickets, call 252-737-4500 or visit ECUPirates.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Today we're with another freshman, Deshaun Benton. And Deshaun has a nickname. His nickname is Booby. And the reason his nickname is Booby is because they say that he looks like Derek Luke, the actor that played Booby Miles on Friday Night Lights. So we're going to let our movie star do a little bit of work with his pedal today as a defensive back. Okay, the first thing we're going to start out with is we have a device here called a speed sack. It's basically just weights, some sandbags, some weights in here. And we're going to get Booby in a nice low pedal position. And we're going to basically be strengthening the muscle groups that are specific to a back pedal. So he's going to try to get his hips down to 90. In this particular drill, it's really kind of a slow motion drill where we're accentuating posture and body position as we pedal. Okay, nice and slow. Okay, try to drop down a little bit more. There you go. That's it. Okay, good. Okay, so now we move over to the run rocket, which is another form of resistance. And of course, we have a little bit of different angle here. We got 30 levels of resistance with this device. For this particular drill, we're going to work at level 12. We're going to pedal in this drill as well, but we're going to up the tempo a little bit, and we're going to go out to about 20 meters. Okay, here we go. Shoulders ahead. There you go. Sit, push, push, push against resistance. Good posture, good posture. Okay, now we're going to raise Deshaun's body position up a little bit. This is going to be a speed pedal, so he's going to pedal as fast as he can in a good position. Okay, ready, go. Keep working, keep working, keep working. Keep working, keep working. Good. Now what we found out about Booby is he's got good size and he's got good ability. What you weighing, about 190? Yes. Okay. Weighing about 190. After this winter, he's probably going to be up to about 195, 200. He'd probably play corner or safety. We're real excited about him. And we've got some positions out there this spring in the defensive backfield that need to get filled. And he's a great candidate for one of them.
Camp Connors is brought to you by these local nationwide agents.
It won't hurt, I promise. And it's just a little pinch. Come on, get it together, please.
East Carolina's Petey the Pirate is ready for the Capital One Mascot Challenge. Are you? Go to CapitalOneBowl.com to vote today.
North Carolina has thousands of miles of road, and they can take you just about anywhere. And with Nationwide Insurance, the #1 insurance provider in North Carolina, you'll be protected on all of them. So whether you find yourself on the Blue Ridge Parkway or cruising along the Beltline, Nationwide Insurance has you covered. Nationwide is on your side.
For a free quote, call your local Nationwide insurance agent, Jim Walker in Kenston or Jeff Howard in LaGrange.
From North Carolina's leader in distance education, a degree from an established university, an opportunity for a brighter future, a real option for adult learners. East Carolina University.
I'm Bruce from their wireless company. They could get reception where they need it with U.S. Cellular, but why miss a chance to get closer with your neighbors?
Phyllis! Call the sheriff! Signal searching varmints! Get your own reception!
All right, see you tomorrow, everybody.
U.S. Cellular believes you deserve better with national coverage where and when you need it. U.S. Cellular. Hello, better.
The Pirates return to Williams Arena at Minges Coliseum in November. Be part of the action-packed atmosphere as your CIT champion men's basketball team takes to the court. You'll be on your feet and cheering as Conference USA Coach of the Year Heather Macy leads the women's team back to postseason play. Get all 31 home men's and women's games for as low as $100. For tickets, call 252-737-4500 or visit ECUPirates.com.
This week's Look Ahead is brought to you by the Eye Care Center. Eye doctors focused on you and the official eye care provider of the Pirates.
East Carolina and Tulsa have had a great series down through the years. The Pirates have won 5 times. The Golden Hurricane with 5 victories as well. Tulsa will be here on Saturday for a 3:45 kickoff. Let's get our preview look.
Who can forget the last time the Golden Hurricane made the trip to Greenville? And perhaps the greatest finish in Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. Dominique Davis's Hail Mary lifted the Pirates to the 51-49 win in Coach Ruff's debut. Fast forward 3 years and the Pirates are in the hunt for the East title, but they'll have to hold serve against a Tulsa team that's finding its way on defense. Number 54, Derek Alexander, has a nose for quarterbacks as he's among the league leaders in sacks. Meanwhile, the Pirate D will have their hands full with do-it-all tailback Trey Watts. The speedy senior leads the league in all-purpose yards at more than 173 a contest. It'll be a special day for Pirate football as former head coach Steve Logan and his quarterback David Garrard will be honored at halftime for their Hall of Fame inductions. Garrard recently signed a contract with the New York Jets, but as luck would have it, the team is off next week, so the man Coach Logan called the beer truck will be on hand. Kickoff is set for 3:45 on Fox Sports 1. Of course, you can catch The Voice, Jeff Charles, on WNCT 107.9. I'm Brian Meador for the Ruffin McNeill Show.
Thanks so much for joining us on the Ruffin McNeill Show. We'll be back here again next week with another edition. Have a great week, Eastern Carolina.
The Ruffin McNeill Show has been presented by U.S. Cellular. Hello, better. The Ruffin McNeill Show is an exclusive presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.